Hello. Well, yeah, time of the day has come again. The teacher has given more homework. I cannot believe the teacher has given more homework. That means we're going to have to sit down and work on homework. And you know what? That's not necessarily just the child's point of view. That's the parent's point of view too, because they have to sit there with the child and help them do homework, and the child does not want to do homework, and the child hates homework. The child's chances are gonna cry, the child's going to fuss, is gonna yell, is gonna scream, might take the paper and put it in a ball and throw it against the wall or hit somebody with it in the head, and it can be a very ugly experience doing homework. And I know parents that they've told me that the worst time of day for them is homework time. And so when they see that the teacher has assigned homework, oh, really? Really? We have to do homework again? And you can only imagine how the child feels if the parent feels that way. So, this video, I'm going to attempt to give some motivation strategies, some things that will help homework time not to be so miserable. And I'm not going to promise anything that this video will transform your life and your child's life, but maybe it'll give some guidelines, maybe it'll give some help, and at least that's the attempt, to give some help on doing that. So I'm going to give 5 points, and they're in the article below too. The first one is let your child be the teacher. Let them teach it. Let them, if they've learned something, hopefully, maybe they don't, but hopefully if they do, if they come out with anything in the assignment that they know or they understand to begin with. I mean, homework is supposed to be practice. That's the theory anyway, that when the child is given homework, they're not supposed to be given things that they don't know. So hopefully they know something about what they're given. And I realize that's not always the case, but if they do, if you do have that advantage, use it and let them teach you, and that'll solidify it in their mind and maybe help. Let them, if it's spelling words, for example, let them give you the spelling words and you spell it for them. And of course you turn it around and, let them practice, but maybe, see if they can catch you on making an error, maybe purposely misspell a word to see if they catch it. And, try to make it fun that way. Let them be the teacher, let them be the instructor. So that's one way you can make homework a little better, if you try to change it up and mix it up a little bit instead of just staying with the old traditional way of them sitting down and doing it and being a rigorous thing. And then the second way, you move it on kind of quickly, I guess, but the second way is rewards. Give them rewards. Give them stickers. Give them time on their phone or their mobile device, whatever they use, their laptop or iPad or whatever. Give them time that they want, doing with their electronic devices if they want, or playing a game on the computer that they like, or whatever it is they enjoy. Give them a little time. Give them a break. Give them rewards. And what I'm saying is give them rewards. Giving them a break comes later, but giving them rewards motivates them to do it. And it can be something little, and you can take baby steps. If you do 15 minutes of your homework or 10 minutes of your homework, I'll give you, 5 minutes of whatever you want to do. And that kind of goes along with the third point, which is give them a break. So, try to take a little increments at a time as they do a little bit of homework. Give them a reward, a little bit of homework. And this is the way I worked with the kids. When I worked in the IND classroom, I had kids that were intellectually disabled, and that's really the only way I could do it with them. I couldn't give them a big, huge assignment, or, let's work an hour on reading and do nothing else that whole time. No, I had to break it up. It was the only way I could make any kind of headway with them at all. I could only work maybe 10 or 15 minutes at a time and give them a little break and then come back to it. And, it was a challenge. But that's what they need. It is easier if you break it up in increments instead of trying to take the whole thing at once. So if you can, in one way it's better if they could get their homework done right away when they come home from school. If they're able to do that, that's great. That's the way, ideally, because then they have the rest of the day off and they can do whatever they want, whatever you allow them to do, whatever your rules are. But if they can't, if they don't have that, if it's a very difficult subject for them, or they're dreading it, or if something that's really a real struggle for them, just give it a little at a time. A little bit at a time will help them. So, give them the rewards and give them breaks. another thing is to talk to the teacher. Maybe the teacher is giving too much homework, or maybe they're not giving enough. I know I've had conversations with my child teacher that, you know, he was in kindergarten, and I thought, this is a little bit overwhelming, but at the same time I knew it was benefiting him, but I also didn't want him to be overly, you know, an overabundance of homework. You know, I didn't want to burden him too much. I wanted him to enjoy life a little bit. And so, you know, I talked with her, and then we discussed it, and she said, well, yeah, she's giving him a lot, but it's not all required. It's not mandatory that he does it, but, you know, whatever he can. And so, you know, we worked it out, and he really did most of everything. He was able to do most of it, my son was. So, but anyway, what my point is, if there is too much homework or there's not enough, you can talk to the teacher, and you can kind of work it out. And they're usually willing to work with you on things. They know how life is, and you know, they usually will work with you if you have a good teacher, if your child has a good teacher, rather. So, you know, talk to the teacher. Now, the fifth point, and you know this has got to come from me, because this is a tutoring website. So it's elementary, dear Watson. The fifth point is going to be get online tutoring for your kid, for homework help. I mean, you can get homework help for your kid. If you're a busy parent and you don't have the time to help them with their homework, yeah, you can hire a tutor. You know, could be us, or it could be any number of tutors, any number of people that will work with your children. The main thing is just to get them the help that they need to help them with their homework, because one-on-one is always best. I mean, it is. And so if you can get them that help through tutoring, that's important too. So it's elementary, dear Watson. Homework does not have to be a horrible, terrible, miserable experience. It just doesn't have to be that way. And you can take steps to try to eliminate all the screaming and crying and fussing and throwing things and kicking and all the horrible things that happen at homework time. So, you know, we're going to work toward that. You know, that's important. So, you know, that's elementary. And if there's anything we can do, and once again, I say this on all the videos, if there's anything that we can do, let us know. Any questions, comments, we're always, you know, we're willing to listen and hear and try to make our website better and us better, and what we present and what we provide for you. So please let us know. And if you like this video, please subscribe and like. And once again, any comments, let us know. And if we can help you with online tutoring, we have that free assessment. So thank you very much. And I hope your homework times are tremendously improved from here on out. Thank you.